I don't even know how to film this. I'm so fresh off of my discovery, I still have tears in my eyes. You know, I was listening to Courtney Sill in her live, and she was talking about many of us attacking that last abandonment wound, the big one. And I thought, oh, how can there be more? I've already dealt with so many. And then I went in to pull from my ancestor spirit deck, because I've been trying to pull a card a day to get messages from my ancestors. And the cards weren't cooperating. I found myself throwing the deck on the floor and saying, how can you say you're here with me? There's no one here to give me a hug. You're on the other side. You're not here for me. You never came to save me. There's my ultimate abandonment wound. Trust me. Surprise me. See, I'm adopted. And I'm sure my mother gave me away thinking that I'd have a better life. I learned later she was 37. Divorced, raising a 9-year-old and 11-year-old. And then suddenly she turns up with a baby in her arms coming home. Through psychic information, I learned she'd been dating my dad, but she also had been raped at work, and she had no idea who the father was. So she couldn't tell my dad. I couldn't have brought a baby home under those circumstances. I don't blame her for that. But see, that abandonment wound is felt by the inner child, not by the person my age who intellectualizes and sees all the angles and understands everything that could possibly be a potential move. The inner child in me is who threw the deck of cards. The inner child is the one who said, you didn't come save me. You didn't come save me. Because when I was little, I was being abused. And I prayed that my real mommy and daddy would come get me, and they never did. This was my big daddy of abandonment wounds. And I thought I had worked through it, but apparently not. Because I picked up that deck of cards. I tried to shuffle and it wasn't cooperating again. And I threw it again, clear across the room. The cards scattered out almost to the hallway. You guys, we have to remember, it is not the big person here who can intellectualize everything and see everything from all angles that is feeling directly that wound. It's the inner child. So if you're doing things you're a little embarrassed about, well, first, join the crowd. But understand, it's your inner child trying to tell you why you're still hurting, why you still feel like no one's ever going to be there for you. They're always going to leave, and they're always going to leave you in a mess. I'm not proud to say I threw the cards twice. I'm not proud to say that I am not appreciating the support from the other side. I should be. But my inner child needs a hug from someone on this side. My inner child is still hurting that no one came to save her when she was being hurt. This stuff isn't easy. But when you act in an irrational way, try to look at it from whether it would be more reasonable from a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old. It may make more sense, and the light bulb may go on.